Alright, what's happening everyone? JayShockblast here, and check it out. We're about to do the next quest for Storm, thanks to 2K for the early access. And I guess we get to pick a partner.
I think Dahlia might be hiding with the Morlocks.
The Morlocks?
Mutants who live in the tunnels beneath the city, and who stay away from the X-Men. There's a homeless encampment by an entrance to the Morlock tunnels. Vampires have attacked it 3 times this week.
That cannot be a coincidence. Do you think the vampires are hunting this child?
I don't know. The city's most vulnerable population is being erased, mutants and humans alike. Disappearing from shelters, off the streets.
The vampires go after anyone the world would not miss.
Or even notice.
Until now.
Alright, and of course I sent Venom out on a quest. So we're gonna have a morbid time. Love that suit for Storm, very classic X-Men look.
Save everyone you can, and keep your eyes open for Dahlia. I am looking. Me too. I just don't like what I see.
Are they stronger than they look, at least?
Now it's the city's unhoused
so those
population.
are the 2 we have to beat
These
first.
depraved creatures have
9
no
turns,
shame.
6 turns, okay.
They do not seem to feel anything at all. Only their hunger drives them.
And yet they're still on the trail of Dahlia, with these people caught in their wake.
Then you're in the right place. At the very least, you can deny the vampire.
They cannot possibly match your strength.
Right.
You have earned this. You were too weak for this fight.
So I heard a human.
The end comes for us all eventually.
Can't use that.
chose this path. Now you must follow it.
Even in a city as renowned as New York, these people have still been left behind.
The lack of empathy is not unique to this city, or this town.
And those with unusual abilities are even more likely to be shunned.
Yes, we've all felt it in one way or another. Maybe it doesn't have to be that way for Dahlia.
Your mother abandons you.
Ready to up the ante?
Well executed. We are being watched.
Let them watch. Give them no cause to fear us.
It's all right. You'll be as good as new.
Dahlia?
Aurora? What are you doing here?
I tried to find you at the orphanage, but
But what?
it seemed you were in distress. I wanted to help.
I'm not the one who needs help. Look around you. I can do more here than wearing a fancy yellow suit. The Morlocks took me in. They just welcomed me into their family. But now someone is trying to tear our family apart.
I am so sorry.
No, you're not. You say you're all about protecting mutants, but it's only the ones who live in that mansion. You don't even see people like us.
That's not true.
What happened here?
We were attacked by creatures. We don't know what they are or what they want. Most of us fled after the last attack. Some are too wounded to move. I just need more time to heal them.
What can we do?
You really want to help? Stop those things from killing my family.
These vampires are truly stockpiling victims. There is something much greater at work here.
As if their torment of these people was not enough.
It is never enough. There always seems to be a darker purpose waiting to reveal itself.
At least it keeps us busy.
I smell your fear.
Why do I have like the worst cards?
No one is to blame. This can only bode well for us. Be my victim.
Return to the darkness. Look to the skies.
Now that was something. They are. Face your end. I saw a move like that once, centuries ago. Her will. I have spotted enemy reinforcements. These Morlocks, they live in the Why have I not seen them before?
These stores have been home to all kinds.
They've survived by avoiding unnecessary attention. And much like their counterparts on the surface, many people do not want to see them.
The modern world continues to surprise me. I had expected better.
It was your mistake in coming here.
I am impressed.
As long as you don't start feeding right in front of me, we'll be fine. This is what you came for.
Forever in service, they will kneel.
You really shouldn't have.
No pain will shake our loyalty.
They haven't lost their will just yet.
We must find these other victims Dahlia mentioned. Who
Oh,
knows
boy.
what suffering they have experienced at the hands of these vampires?
There are endless. It will not be easy.
It never is.
I've been waiting.
Leave some for the rest of us. The light will carry you onward.
Your timing is perfect.
You've left me.
Now that was something.
I'm sure the Morlocks will be grateful, in their own quiet way.
Dahlia! It's over. You're safe.
Thank you, Aurora. And the rest of you. We're not used to people looking out for us.
Is there anything else we can do?
No, we'll be all right. I've healed the others. We'll move where they can't find us.
Dahlia, you don't have to be alone. The X-Men would welcome you.
Thanks, but I'm not alone. And I can't abandon my family for yours.
All right. And if you ever need me...
You'll be the first we call.
Goddess be with you. All of you.
Dahlia sounds like a real one.
Wow. Dahlia was helping all the more.
There you are, Hunter. Please join me when you have a moment. I insist.
Sounds like Dahlia's found her purpose. We should leave her alone.
Hunter, I have a favor to ask.
What do you need?
Storm seems off. I haven't seen her like this before. Can you speak with her?
Of course, but why me?
You both know what it means to lead. She sees you as a peer, whereas I will always be her student. You may be able to reach her in a way I cannot.
All right. I will seek her out.
Thank you. Oh, and don't tell her I asked you to do this.
I try not to treat every outing like it's my last. You were right about the Abbey being special. It's beautiful out here.
I like to come here when I am feeling down.
Subtlety is not your strong suit. You want to ask about Dahlia, yes?
Dahlia believes you only care about the X-Men who choose to join. Her words hurt you.
Not exactly, but they've left me to wonder. And the act of self-reflection is often uncomfortable.
I do not follow.
Her comment has caused me to think about how I treat my students. I don't think I choose favorites, but what if I do without realizing it? Regardless, I'm relieved to see her safe and happy with her found family. I'll keep worrying about her until the vampires are taken care of.
Do you consider her your responsibility, even though she does not want to join you?
Not per se. Dahlia is one of my own. There's a kinship there. I cannot abandon her while she still needs help.
Is the attachment related to both of you being mutants?
Yes, but she's also an orphan, just like I was. I want to provide her with the kind of opportunities and safety net I never had.
That is very noble of you.
I'd extend that kindness to anyone, mutant or not. That's what leadership is, knowing when to step in and when to respect boundaries.
How do you know?
They'll straight up tell you, or you'll just feel it.
Sounds complicated.
It gets easier with time. Thank you for coming to check on me, Hunter. Leaders often have to take these burdens on by themselves.
I am not a leader.
Oh, please. I call it like I see it. Is there anything else?
How did you meet Dahlia?
I learned of her through the X-Men. Once mutants hit a certain age, their powers manifest. I went to offer Dahlia a place at Xavier's school, but she turned me away.
Was that the only time you approached her?
No. The second time I tried, the orphanage told me she had run away. I'm thankful she found companionship among the Morlocks.
I have never heard of a Morlock before.
Morlocks are mutants who are visually distinct. I'm hesitant to call them different, but they avoid the X-Men.
Different?
Some Morlocks may have a gelatinous body, while others have horns growing from their head. Again, visually distinct.
Do you think the vampires are after Dahlia or the Morlocks?
It's hard to say. I do not know what they would want with either of them.
Dahlia and the Morlocks are both mutants. Maybe the answer lies there.
It's possible there's a connection there. I'd rather destroy the vampires before we find out for certain.
No, that was all.
Of course.